Hi, I hope you're having a great day. Welcome back to the Holistic Health Show. Today we've come across a lot of other brands, in fact, ranging from oils to fruits and vegetables to tomato ketchup to we got snack items as well. We got tissues, we got kitchen floor wipes, and we got deodorants and cosmetics. Like I said, the vision of this show is everything that we need from the time we wake up till we sleep. How can we make it sustainable, ethical? How can it be chemical free? And how can we use food as medicine? So today, as you can see in the background, we have Shop for Change. This man has connected with farmers all across Maharashtra, and they get their produce directly in from the farmers. They are in the process of getting organically certified. They've got all of their certifications in place, and they run a subscription model. So it's really simple. You can sign up for the subscription model, and every Tuesdays or Thursdays they will deliver you all the locally grown vegetables and fruits automatically to your doorstep across Mumbai. So like I always said, the vision of the show is transparency. So in our show notes, we're going to connect you directly with these farmers that we find who are doing great work and who have been certified by our government basically on ethical farming, and then you can interact with them, you can ask them questions, you can get signed up on their subscription plans, and you can begin to having your food from farm directly to your table. So as you can see, a little bit about organic food, and it doesn't look that great. So have a look at this pomegranate and now compare this to the big shiny red pomegranates that you see in all the carts across the streets. Okay, some of them can grow that way, but when you look at organic, ethically sourced food, it doesn't have to always look good. But because consumers want good-looking things, you move into hybrid and injections and all of that stuff. Now this, I can promise you, is as tasty as the big red pomegranates that are hybrid grown. And over here we have moringa, which finds itself in almost every South Indian dish, from sambar to all the vegetable preparations, a superfood in its own way to boost immunity. We got papaya. Have a look at this papaya. It just looks normal. It doesn't look fancy, loaded with nutrients, and a great breakfast item, a great way to start the day with a bowl of papaya, especially for people who are going through constipation. A great fruit for your skin, for your hair, and for your gut because of the papain that works as a digestive enzyme to help you break down certain foods. Have a look at the potatoes. They're not really that big, although you do get ethically sourced big potatoes as well. So Shop for Change has a vision, when I was speaking to the head farmer, that they only produce locally grown. So if it doesn't grow in the season, you won't get it. So if you are trying to adopt to eating locally, what I like about Shop for Change is we don't have to decide or ask around what grows locally. They will send you what grew. So if it didn't grow, you won't get it. So when you get your produce, like I get the produce every Tuesday, so whatever comes to us is what we eat for the rest of the week. So you don't have to create too many options. What you have is what you eat, and that's how we adopt sustainable and local eating. So that's it on some of the fruits and vegetables. Now snacking, we all know that people love to snack. People have long work hours throughout the day, but again, most of us can go wrong with snacking because with the clever packaging on most snacks and the ingredient labels, we find the wrong oils, we find salts and excessive sugar and disguised sugars in all of these snacks. And the more we snack, the more it affects our health if it's not the right quality. So we've been empowering mothers and home businesses to produce snacks the right way. And all I can tell you is there are loads and loads of moms and daughters at home, and a lot of families coming together and making healthy, sustainable snacks. So we've got in touch with some of them, and our entire advisory group has been advising these moms and these home businesses on how to make ethical foods, get the right licensing, the right hygiene certifications and everything, and we end up with a great product. So look, I found something with biscuits. I love cookies, I love biscuits. Of course, I want the healthiest version. So I got in touch with this one brand, and I was impressed with how they've listed everything. Clear ingredients in the list. So over here, these are Mexican jowar crackers. So it's gluten-free. It's made out of jowar. The ingredients are organic jowar flour, gluten-free oats, almonds, natural herbs, sun-dried tomatoes, organic coconut oil, paprika, and sea salt. Clearly listed, honestly written. The nutritional label is behind, what to expect, what it's made out of them. And you can have this as a biscuit, you can have it as a dip. So it's a great snack option, well packed, okay, sustainable packaging. I like that. Okay, I like their cookies as well. These are something that you can carry on your travel. I travel a lot. I want snacks, you know, and I love cookies, like I said. Now look at the ingredients on this. These are almond chocolate chip cookies. Almond flour, brown rice flour, jaggery, coconut oil, 70% dark chocolate chips, flax seeds, and that's it. Nothing else. Clearly written, best before 3 weeks from manufacturing. Anything that has a lot of preservatives and will have a long shelf life. So the more ethical you eat, the shorter the shelf life will be. Their nutritional values are clearly written. Beautiful, clear, transparent packaging, how to get in touch with them, everything listed. They've even come out with a dessert. We all love desserts. I love dessert. I love chocolate because darker the chocolate, the better it is for your health. From your heart to your microbiome to DNA protection to stem cell regeneration. And this is a chocolate fudge, and it's made out of jaggery, ground walnut, and superior dark chocolate. That's it. 3 ingredients. It's a fantastic dessert. I have it. My 5-year-old daughter Tiana has it. Doesn't have sugar, sustainable, packed in glass. And you got to refrigerate it. Clear instructions. And this is how transparent food companies and food vendors and farmers need to be with us. And now we want to link you with that transparency. So in the show notes, we're going to connect you directly with them, and you can feel free to ask whatever questions they have. Most of these brands have a lot of products that we can't talk about, but these are some of the ones I've personally selected because I like them and I use them, and my patients all across the country and some of them across the world also use them. We all know that nuts and seeds are great snack options. Okay, now when you look at most trail mixes across the world, you'll find maltodextrin and you'll find sugar, palm oil, but a trail mix shouldn't have that. This is convenient. I can carry this when I travel. It's by a brand called The Little Farm Roasted Seed Mix. No preservatives, hand-picked, no added colors. It's a tomato and chili flavor, natural. Let's have a look at the ingredients. Melon seeds, sunflower seeds, pumpkin seeds, tomato and chili seasoning, nothing else. Perfect. 6 months before packaging, all the licensing in place. They have a little story about how they do it. We're going to connect you with them. This is fantastic for you to carry. You're stuck in traffic on a flight. All you need to do is munch on these seeds. And nuts and seeds are essential fatty acids that is great for your weight loss. It's great for your hormones, your brain health, your skin, your hair. So look at this. Walnut halves. Walnuts play a major role in your brain health, in your immune system, and reducing inflammation in the body. And for vegetarians, omega-3. Here we have plain, simple walnuts in a glass jar, and we have good high quality almonds, the Mamra version of almonds in a glass jar. Simple snacking options. I came across a brand called Nutty Yogi that had a smoked macana. Now we all know macana is the fox nut, and it is a great snack for us. High fiber keeps us full. So I'm looking at the ingredients right now. It's got macana, fox nuts, it's got jaggery, it's got black pepper, and it's got black salt. Perfect. The nutrition label is in place. It tells you how to use the product. Everything is transparent. Everything is clean. So these are some of the snack options that we can have. Now, a lot of moms write to me about tomato ketchup. Now you pick up any commercial brand of tomato ketchup and look at the ingredients. What should you expect? Tomato paste, tomato puree, but you'll find tomato paste is maybe 20 to 30%, and then you'll find sugar, and the rest of it is stabilizers and water. I came across a brand because children and adults love tomato ketchup. It's called Healthy and More. We're going to connect you with that. They've got their certifications in order, and it is plain tomato puree with water. It tastes amazing. No child will know the difference. No fancy packaging. So we have an option for our kids and ourselves. Just do it the right way. No one said tomato ketchup is bad. It's the quality and the way that it is made. So we got good tomato ketchup happening for us. Now I love this brand because they're doing a lot of work with bamboo. Tissue rolls. Their tissue rolls are made out of bamboo, sustainable. The tissues that you use in office, at your desk, in your homes, in your cars, made out of bamboo, 100% eco-friendly. When we have these absorbent virgin tissues, which is like tissue napkins. So when we're looking at saving the environment, eco-friendly, they're doing a lot of work with bamboo, and we're going to connect you with them so you may have more and more questions. Because you see, when we engage with our vendors, when we engage with our farmers and the people who are doing ethical foods and ethical products, we want to learn more and more. I still have a lot of questions for them, so I'll be reaching out to them myself. They've done garbage bags. With the whole ban on plastic, we now have garbage bags made from cornstarch. 0% plastic. Now this is fantastic. This is how each of us can contribute to making that change in the environment right now. Clean, clear instructions on how to use it, source it, We're going to connect you with them. Feel free to ask any questions that you may have in regards to this. Now, cosmetics is a huge industry. Men, women both like it, but we need to understand that what you apply on your skin is absorbed by you. And women and men absorb anywhere to 3 to 4 kilos of chemicals every single year. Now, when you're looking at cosmetics, and this is absolutely fine. We started looking out for great cosmetics because of our cancer patients. We stopped them from using all commercial creams because we don't want any estrogenic chemicals going into their system and aggravating the cancer. So we came across a brand called Treewear, which is doing deodorants, natural deodorant sticks. We have to understand that the commercial deodorants work by stopping you to sweat. Now that's a bad thing. The body needs to sweat. We have lymphatic glands and nodes under our arms and our groin area and several other parts of the body. And when we sweat, we are passing out toxins. When we use a chemical to stop us from sweating, where do the toxins go? Back into our system, back into our lymphatic system. And when our lymphatic system isn't working the right way, we have toxicity in the human body. I was impressed to find these natural deodorants because sometimes we gym, we're sweaty, we want to smell good. So I came across a brand called Treewear, again, doing fantastic work with their Herbal Infusions deodorants. This is a deodorant. You open it, you have a deo stick. It's aluminium free, sulfate free, paraben free, 100% natural. We have a lavender and sage made out of an essential oil base. We have a cinnamon and juniper berries. I came across another brand called Juicy Chemistry, 100% certified organic. Grapefruit and patchouli, an organic deodorant stick. So you see, we can move away from chemicals to something completely natural. Great packaging, recycled packaging, sustainable packaging, fantastic. Hand sanitizers, one of the biggest curses of human health, because the more alcohol in these and the more chemicals, we wipe out all the microbes from our hands and we reduce our immunity. So Treewear has done it in a glass bottle, easy to carry, a simple press. It is alcohol free, made out of essential oils, paraben free, sulfate free, and so well packaged with a beautiful flavor. I don't know what flavor this is, but it looks good and it is great for the environment. So you see, this and much more exists. We're going to talk about creams, we're going to talk about face washes, we're going to talk about face masks done the pure, natural and ethical way. That's going to be on the next show, but yep, we have cosmetics covered as well. Now let's go to our cooking mediums like oil. We spoke about ghee. Now we reached out to several brands. I remember when this brand came out to us, Crishola, they were doing all of their oils in a plastic bottle. We had one conversation with them and they switched to glass. Now this speaks volumes about the intention of the vendors doing this. They care about the environment, they care about quality, plastic and everything else. So they moved to glass. We got 100% pure wood pressed oil. So cold pressed, wood pressed, naturally extracted, over refined, think inflammation, think any of the inflammatory conditions. Great packaging, the sealing, everything is done. So we have edible wood pressed coconut oil. A brand called Crishola, we're going to connect you with them. We have another brand called Adia that's doing it in a beautifully packaged glass bottle, and they have sesame oil. So you, depending on the state that you're from or the kind of cuisine you're cooking, you could use sesame oil, you can use coconut oil. I have a great brand, and this is avocado oil, cold pressed avocado oil. And look at their packaging. They've told you what the benefits are, the smoking point, 300 degrees centigrade, the breakup of fat, mono unsaturated, the vitamin E, omega-3 breakups and the ratios. It's got so much of information on. It's even got what kind of foods you can cook, how you can cook, whether you can saute, grill. This is smart packaging that educates our consumers. So you see, packaging should educate us, and this is a great oil to add to your salads, to cook your foods, especially if you're going to bake, high temperature cooking. I mean, this is a great brand. You may want to follow them, ask them as many questions as you want, because all our vendors and farmers are here in this initiative to help educate you in the most transparent way possible. I have another brand called Happy Healthy Me that's doing the organic virgin cold pressed coconut oil. Beautifully packaged, the only ingredient cold pressed coconut oil, glass bottle, and you know, you should speak to our farmers and vendors and ask them, you know, the qualities of a good oil and let them explain it to you. Let them explain what their process of processing is. Sooner or later, we're going to have farmers even share the videos of how all of this is made. So you have that complete transparency of where your food comes. And I think these are the products that we wanted to discuss on today's show. In the show notes, look out for the connections of where you can get these products. You are connected directly with the vendors, directly with the farmers, so there's no middleman, and every one of them makes that money. The more we support them, the more they produce. The more they produce, the better we make a solid, honest, and sustainable food chain in the country. Until next time, eat smart, move more, sleep right, and breathe deep.